Well, hello everybody. We're going to be trying something new this time because I worked on something this last weekend, which is a draft of a playmat for the game, which you see before you here. And it just arrived in the mail today, and I'm incredibly excited to try it out. So this is a draft. It's got things that definitely are going to change. It was mostly to get a test of the layout and the where the sizing of everything worked out. I'm super happy with it. I'm excited to play with it, but it poses a problem, which is I'm not exactly sure how to set it up with cameras and stream and whatnot. This playmat is designed for the central space of studies in sorcery that all the players source from. So we've got our market over here, and we've got the graveyard over here. With everyone having its nice little slot for things. These are placeholder markers for where these will go. The visual treatment of this, I want to refine that, make that a little more interesting, not so exacting. But this is the general idea of the setup I want to play with. So that's great, and I just want to put all of that on camera to be like, yay. And then I realized, okay, well, this is the center area. It's not actually where each individual player plays, so that would be out in the center, and then you'd have to see my place separately, which I can perfectly see, but with me and my camera, it's hard to figure out where to put that. So here's what I'm going to try. Camera on this, yes, and then a camera on my tabletop. Oh, don't mind the wires. Right here, where I'll be able to put my projects and put them out there. So I think this is the best way to do it. We'll find out. We'll find out. Basically, I'm covering the parts of the market that you don't need to see the most of. So this is just the candles and the vials. I'll cover this so you can see. We got our candles and vials, and we got our upcoming market. The main thing you'll be missing is the term track. I always say that one verbally as we go anyway. So, and I also can turn off that overlay as we go. But this way we can see the market, we see the grave, you can see whatever I'm holding in front of me, and then I'll put my projects I'm working on up there. Let's try that out and see how it goes. First time trying streaming it like this, so let's see. All right, without further ado, let's get rolling. Let's make sure everything's getting picked up right over here. It is. Cool. All right, so I've dealt myself out the standard fare of stuff. So I've got my research grant here. That's just $5 that I have to spend. Set that aside, that's normal. I have two 100 level projects. I got Veil of Darkness, a good sorcery project for picking cards out of the discard pile, and Spectral Sight, good sorcery project for getting card selection. So two choices of sorcery projects, both good. Um, and let's look at my thesis to decide where I want to go. So first pick is always one of my favorite, magnum opus, which is basically make something worth a whole bunch of points. I always love doing that. I love making huge bone spheres. That's a good time. I think it is what I did in the last game, so I may want to do something different. Sorcerer Supreme, complete 4 sorcery projects. You know what? Just to be different, let's do that this time. So this will be our thesis for the game. Set that as my target. Let's set that out there so we know that I'm going for it. Cool. All right, given that these are both sorcery projects, so I'm fine with whatever. I love picking up Spectral Sight from the market because you can buy the whole thing for your research grant. If I go to the market, I need the kind of a $1 project to fill that out. Let's see what we got here in the market. We have Humble Beginnings here, which actually would fit the bill perfectly. Which is a card that if I have a small hand size, I'm going to be able to draw cards. So that's great. Could fill that out, could go shopping, get that, and 2 things and be off to the races. I kind of actually love that plan. I'm not going to think about this anymore. Why would I think about things? We're going to play quickly, so let's just go for it. Other stuff I see out here, there's the Unstoppable Bone Sphere I was talking about. Love that card. Another, I could pick up Veil of Darkness here. Actually, that's a good point to pass on Veil of Darkness. It's also available here. Unearth, so we got all the lunar sorcery cards going on here. Well, not all of them. There'll be more that come up later. All right, I like what's going on here. I think I know enough to go, so we're gonna pick up Spectral Sight, add that to my work area here, and let's get rolling. So this is the first quarter of the first month of the term, which you can't see, it's underneath the overlay. Trust me. And the first thing I need to do is turn on that spectral sight because we're about to come to the full moon here and I want to make use of that ability. So we're going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. I'm going to spend my research grant right away. $5 for $5 worth of stuff. Those 4 of those dollars are going to a vial and some candles, and one of them is going to Humble Beginnings. So these can go on my hand. I'll put my hand down here, I guess. That's nice and visible. And Humble Beginnings is going to go to my work area. So I have no idea here what's legible. I had to do this at an angle. I don't actually have a second camera. I'm using my laptop just in the right place for that. So let's try that and see how that goes. Okay, so that's what's going on in my work area. Now we're doing a single player game here. So we got to set up the robot player. How this works is we look at the top card of the deck, and depending on what it is, we do things. So this particular symbol is going to mean that they're going to take the left pile right here and add it to their score area. And just like a player, we reset. All right, well that's it for the actions. Then we go to the commit step. Oh, I forgot to fill in the market. Look at that, it's just glaring at me. So we'll fill in a card from there. Foretold Greatness. So now I go to the commit step. I got 2 cards in hand that I want to commit. They're both going to Spectral Sight. Sorcerer Supreme can go up there. I have to reach over my laptop. It's going to be awkward. That happens to complete it right away. So there we go. Done. Already. First finished project. 1 point. That's not that much. It'll have to do. All right. Trying to fix that wire and failing. These go back to the market. All right. That's that. So we're on to the full moon. Well, it's the full moon. I turn on Spectral Sight. I can just go take the 3 best cards. So just for clarity, since it's a single player game, I'm going to flip these face up and we're just going to look at what our choices are. Now, what am I looking for here? What I'd really like to find is stuff to finish this project with. Bones and some valuables. Now, bones are not hard to find, and valuables are, and I'm not really seeing any of that in here. This is pretty disappointing. Wow, this does not match with what I want at all. So what do we do with it? Well, the skull's worth the most money, so let's take that. So I'm doing Spectral Sight here, which is look through all gray piles and take any 3 cards, deal 1 to each pile. I won't read all the projects all the time, but we're early in, so I'll be verbal. I'm going to grab that, and honestly, this is all trash and I don't want it. I can keep this for flexibility, but it's getting negative points. My instincts are telling me to go with the limbs, the mushroom, and the skull. Man, I'm not excited about what just happened. I was hoping at least for some money items, but ideally a ring to start working on the Humble Beginnings. Is what it is. All right, what's the robot doing? The robot got the ring card that I wanted. This is what we wanted. What's with that? Well, what's with that is that the robot's going to take the bottom row of the market. That's what they did, so say goodbye to all of those. Give them a tracking point. And what do we got in its place? All right. So I got 3 cards in hand. Robot got their thing. I could commit. I probably should commit a bone here. Yeah, I'll put the limbs in. I'll keep the skull in case I want to sell it. So that's going to go right there. All right. Next turn. Well, we're going to need more cards than this. This is not enough to shop with. I was hoping to get Humble Beginnings going earlier. Didn't happen. Let's at least go see what we got. Single web cage? Nah, not really doing it for me. Well, there we go. That's a card that we need. That'll finish our project, and then I'll feel like I'm not a failure in life. So let's grab that. Robot. It's going to take the left pile. That to their score. Don't think I'm going to score the robot this time. I'm just really looking to have it randomized there, but you can use it as a different kind of score attack. All right, we're on the commit step, which I can trap here if we like. And I'm going to commit this right there. That's enough to complete Humble Beginnings, and we have our second project done. Not bad for the first 3 turns of the game. These were pretty accessible projects, but I'm glad to have them done. Now, Humble Beginnings, in case you can't read it, which you probably can't, it says during the commit step, if you have 2 or fewer non-stock cards in your hand, draw a card. So basically, if I can keep my hand size low, I'm going to get free cards. Well, I should do that. Right now, 3 cards in hand, so that's not happening. Plus, we're not in the commit step. We were just in the complete step. All right, let's go on to the new moon. Okay, are we digging for more or are we shopping with this? I got $5 worth of stuff in here. Advantage of shopping for something new is I'll probably trigger humble beginnings. So let's see what we have to buy. With 5. 5 is what we got. Assuming we don't want to use any of those, which I do. I do like getting this potion of prosperity. It'll just basically, it's kind of spinning my wheels for points. I'll get 3 stock cards back, I'll get points, and I'll spend time on doing that. So that always can be good. Confusing concoction, draw some points. Draw some points. Draw some cards, get some points. Bone Sphere is fun, but I don't have any. I usually want to use Bone Sphere when I have plus point cards, extra credit cards. I don't have that. Precognition can buy the top cards of the project decks. That can be quite fun because you can get early into 300 level projects. Thinking about it. Now, other option here is I grab this Hero's Journey and just stall because it allows me to take the project from the top of the market deck. You know what? I could shop and do... I'm thinking Potion of Prosperity, grab the Vial, grab Hero's Journey, and then just plan on using Potion of Prosperity to level up. That's all right. It's kind of a strategy. You know what? Let's do it and see what happens. $5. That's 3. Vial makes 4. These go into my work area. I'll push these back a bit. That one's nowhere near done. Oh, I need to remember, I'm trying to be a sorcerer. Well, I've done 1 sorcery project, and I just picked up a whole bunch of not sorcery projects, so we're doing a terrible job at that. Oh well, they'll be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. Plenty of time. Hello, worm golems. You're a good time. All right, we are done with my action step. How about the robot? They're taking the biggest pile. Good old right-hand pile in this case. Making those other piles big. Okay. Okay. So we're on to the commit step. During the commit step, if I have 2 or fewer cards in hand, draw a card. Thanks, Humble Beginnings. You're going to pay off just fine. Well, that Mandrake could go into the potion, and probably will. But let's start with the vial. Yeah? Let's get rolling. Okay, that's nothing completing. We are at the end of the first term, so let's do the stuff that we do when that happens. Just bring out some new cards. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to do this. Ah, that felt so good. Playmat is so much better for handling the cards than just doing it on the tabletop. I love it. I made these wells a little too trim, but that was actually intentional because I want to make sure I had my dimensions correct, because this is a prototype. Okay, let's stop fussing. What did we get out here? Distilling draft and a crystal ball. Well, I don't think I'm going for new projects right now. I'm going bobbing for apples, also known as digging. Let's see what we get here. Good for the money. If you got bones, we got it. I do need some bones. It's a reasonable payout. If I go further, this pile of 4 is probably going to end up in the robot's hands. I'm going to take it. I think that's a reasonable hand. It's not exciting, but it's also pretty good. It's just not, it's not wowing me. What is that robot going to do? They're going to take the middle pile. Jerks. I wanted that. That was meant to be mine. Don't you know? All right. On to the commit step. Let's work on our potion. Right here. We actually have almost everything we need to do here. That's good to know. I am going to work on Hero's Journey just a bit too. I always want to be working on my projects if I can. All right. Nothing's completing. Move on to the action step. Full moon. I'm going to use my spectral sight. So once again, just to make it very visible to everyone. Let's see what we got here. So I could take 3 of these cards, whatever I want. Wow. You know, I'm always hoping for amazing stuff when this happens, and it just hasn't been happening. Let's attempt to plan ahead here. I like picking up my crystal ball. It's good just points value there. I was going to give that Hero's Journey. That was slid right off. Worm Golem here. We got the Worm Golem. The other one's gone. But could Could grab some worms and plan on getting that feller. I mean, I'm grabbing this ribcage just for the money. That's one. Let's grab these. Let's grab these two. Kind of hedge my bets. All right, back it goes. 1, 2, 3. All right. What's the robot going to do? They are going to mess with the market. Well, if I wanted those, I'm not getting those. Enjoy that. Second time they cleared the market. Let's put some new cards out according to what term it is. Some fun cards here. Get a potion to draw cards. We can discard cards to take free stock cards. That actually might combo well with Humble Beginnings. It does, in fact. And Shadow. Okay. Good to know. Let's commit. We don't keep working on our potion. We would love to finish Hero's Journey, but we can't. Throw a bone in there. Throw a worm in there. Throw a worm in there. Should we just finish our Potion of Prosperity? Get the negative point? Man, I don't know if I need to rush it that badly. You always run out of time. I could finish it right now to get a -1, so it'd be worth 1 fewer point. In exchange for that, I would get my stock cards now. And what would I do with that? Something. I sure would do something. I mean, the answer is I'd be ready to finish Hero's Journey next turn. That's a choice there. That's a real choice. I think I might want to rush it. I think I need to put my feet on the gas right now. We'll see if I regret this. Throw a bone in there. Yep. Okay, complete. Potion of Prosperity, you're done. We get 3 stock cards. So what are we gonna need? Definitely a candle. A lot of sorceries need candles, so we'll grab another candle and a vial. Worst case, I can sell these. All right, works for me. Okay, third quarter. Our plan here is to use Hero's Journey to get some cards from the market for free. They're all kind of the same value. It's not like we're going to get a ton of value. I'll probably grab that crystal ball, actually. I like that play. We could go get some more cards right now. Or we could sell and set up our projects. Good questions here. Do you want to try this Arcane Cycling combo? I do. I really do. Oh man, I even have the stuff for it? Yeah, and it's a sorcery project? That's what we're doing. All right, let's shop. All right, plan is selling one of these ribs to grab Arcane Recycling. Is that it? Just one card? I always feel like I want to pick up more, but I know I'm going to get one with Hero's Journey here. It'd be great to have another. I mean, it'd just be great to have another. Whew, but what? Do need sorcery projects, so Shadow is an obvious choice there. It's $2. I'm thinking. I have everything I need, though, for Arcane Recycling in hand. Let's just take the 1 and call it good. It's not the greatest action efficiency. I wanted that crystal. Oh, I'm getting crystal ball. I'm just getting it separately. I do really want a second project so that I can. Yeah, I need a second project. Hold on. If we want to maximize this, which we do. We talked about grabbing a worm golem just because they'd be fun. Yeah, worm golem. Are you my boy? Confusing concoction helps us keep the pressure up. No matter what I'm doing, I'm getting rid of this card that I need. What a wild choice. Okay, so candles going there, files going there. So I would like to have a candle. Although I'm going to be able to get as many stock cards as I want from that. That's correct. Okay. Yeah, we're planning on doing that. I mean, it's far away. It's during the full moon. We're going to wrap around to that, but that's going to be the plan. I'm trying to think like 4 turns in advance here. It's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm thinking the confusing concoction. Yeah. All right. So how are we paying for that? The candle, I guess? Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. So now we restock those. Now we robot. What you doing? You taking the left. Oh, it's so askew. Look at this. Let's commit some cards. So what are we doing here? We're finishing Hero's Journey. It's one plan. And we're putting one into Arcane Recycling. We are then triggering Humble Beginnings because we have 2 or fewer cards, not counting stocks. We're actually definitely fine. And grabbing a mushroom. Seems great. Hero's Journey finishes. So what do we get for this? Take a project from the market for free and add a -1 to it. So let's just grab a free crystal ball. Now, what I would love to do is be able to remove that -1. That'd be ideal. So I didn't actually grab the cards for that. I don't know if I've been looking for them. Maybe they'll show up. That happens sometimes. All right. That was the complete step. Now on to the new moon here. I think I'm digging, right? We be digging? Absolutely we are. Okay, let's shift these over so it's easier to see. Not these piles are very small. If I'd had that worm golem, I'd be wanting that worm, but I don't really need it that badly. Hey, now here we go. Here's a card that gives me some extra points, particularly on that crystal ball. I like it. I'm going to take it. Especially because that's the project I plan on completing next. So, robot. Taking the largest pile. Breaking ties with the left. There we go. All right, commit step. Should we just finish the crystal ball right now? Yes, we should. We don't need to. We can take a little bit of time on this. Oh, I actually have a problem here. I have a problem. Planned this poorly. I need the arcane recycling to happen first. So let's finish it. Let's do that. Means the crystal ball is going to need to wait for our target. Those 2 cards there will finish it. So now, during the full moon, during the commit step of the full moon, we'll be able to do some stuff, specifically get stock cards real easily, which I really like combined with my my spectral sight. That's a combo right there that I haven't done before, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, here's what's next on deck. Okay, we did our 2 commits. We completed a project. We're done. All right, it's a new month. We're officially halfway through. And out comes the 300 level projects. I added cards there. Moved on to 3. Cool. Let's do this. Okay. First quarter. Next turn, we're definitely going to be doing spectral sight. I think I'm digging right now. What do we got? What do we need? We do need mushrooms. We're going to be able to get mushrooms next turn. Let's try and get some money. Wait, hello worms. No. I mean, yeah, I'll take this pile. Other option would be I roll over to get the vial for the crystal ball. Problem with that plan is that I don't want to do it. I want these cards. Okay, this hand's getting much better. Okay, let's see how the robot changes the state of the game. Oh, I can take the left pile, which was the one that I wanted the most. All right, let's commit. Right, I'm remembering my plan, which is happening next. One of those there. And let's attach some avian remains here, which is going to put a positive on there. So this thing is now not worth 0 points. Yeah, nothing completing. To the full moon. All right, spectral sight. Look through all the piles, grab some sweet cards. Then you're going to do some arcane recycling during the commit step. Let's see what we got. Skull. More skulls. Do you like skulls? I do. I could just grab 3 skulls. Just that tickles me. I'm doing that. It's funny. Also, it's the best monetary value here, and I don't need that many. I don't have need for worms right now. So, what we got? Robot. You are going to take left pile. Nope. Oh, sorry. That's got a +1. And not taking left pile. Top of market. We are on to the big projects. I probably should be looking for those. How many sorceries have I got over here? I have completed 2, and I have no more lined up, so I need to get 2 more. Pay attention. Need to get those. Thankfully, they're so available right now. All right, commit step. So during this commit step, I can discard cards to get stock cards because my arcane recycling there, my transfiguration. And if I happen to end up with 2 not including stock cards, I get to draw a card. So there's some way to abuse this here that I feel like is going to happen. Let me just figure it out. So I don't have the mushrooms to commit there. I mean, I could like trash my whole hand. Okay, I feel like I'm at the very least, let's work out this. I'm going to get 2 vials for my 2 worms. Looking forward to the future, I think I'm going to want to pick up Mirror Image. 1, it's a sorcery. 2, I can get the candles really easily, like I can get them right now. And 3, I hope on doing Apparition. I don't really have the money for it. But let's see. I think what I do is I discard 2 more cards to get 2 candles. That puts me low enough to draw a card. So let's do that. Did not get the worm I was looking for. That's okay. And let's commit the 2 vials. And we're going to plan on going to get Mirror Image next turn. Okay. So we're on to the commit step. There and there. Reaching over my laptop. It's so awkward. But we're going to complete this. Oh, do we want to wait on Crystal Ball? Oh man, I might be hurting for commits later, but yeah, I do want to hold off on that. So it's worth a point to hold on it. So confusing concoction gets a little bit closer. Crystal Ball will just wait. That's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Let's move forward. All right, we're going shopping for Mirror Image, right? What else are we doing? We're gonna pick up Apparition at the same time. Just make sure we got our thesis on lock. That seems like it's smart, and I should do smart things. Let's rearrange what's going on here so you can see a little better. All right, because we're about to add more projects, which is good. Okay, so if I just sell all the bones, I can get both of them. So that's 6 for 6. That seems wise, because I also need the skull for the apparition. So let's put these haphazardly in here, and that'll be our action. Robot says, take the big pile. It's amazing how quickly you just memorize what those symbols mean. There's actually a little card here that tells you what they are, but I've just been playing so many solo games that I just see it. All right, here we go. Committing. So now I'm totally down to finish Crystal Ball. I also could just finish Mirror Image out of hand, but that's not really to my advantage. So let's finish Crystal Ball and start on Mirror Image. Yeah? Okay, yeah. All right. Complete. So when this is completed, add +1 to up to 2 projects. So So this one keeps its +1 and -1 in case I can get rid of that -1 later. And put it on these. I can bring this mirror image down. Wow, I wish I had a second camera instead of using my laptop camera here. All right, here we go. New moon, month 3. Basically 3/4 of the way through. Let's get some cards. No, hold on. During the commit step, every turn, not the full moon. I bottomed out at 2 here, so I get to draw a card. Ooh, baby. That confusing concoction's about to happen. All right. Grapes and mushroom. It's the only 2 card stack here. That's what's causing me to wait and think. What I'm looking for is the ring for apparition, but I have a lot of time to get that. I think I want to maintain value. Okay, let's leave the robot with terrible choices. Wait, come on, I wanted this. I always want this. The locket's always going to the robot. They're going to take the market. Goodbye, fungal animate, market mysticism, and precognition. Didn't want you anyway. Actually, probably did. Don't let the robot know. Don't let them see you cry. Okay. Let's commit. Should we finish mirror image and the confusing concoction? Of course we should. So we can finish both of those. Bam and bam. Let's complete them. Confusing concoction, when it finishes, we get to draw 4 cards. I have never had my play area be this messy. I'm reaching here around the laptop instead of having it right in front of me. It's so weird. The things I do just to show off the playmat and record it. Mirror image also completed, which is going to allow us to, whenever we want, to draw 2 cards and then commit up to 2 cards. So basically it's cram and draw all in one, which is pretty sweet. And apparition is our lone active project there. Okay. We are done with month 3. I'm getting pretty low on the deck here. It's about to be shuffled. Goodbye, cards that didn't buy. Hello. Vault of Memories and Chosen One. Remember I said I wanted a way to get rid of those negative tokens? Here's one of them, Vault of Memories. You move all your +1 and -1s from your projects onto this project, and then remove a -1 for each +1 on this project. That would definitely single-handedly bump it a point, so I can basically read this as 4 points. More if I were, you know, having fun with rushing potions. If I knew that was coming up, I could have done some more of that. All right, are we planning on buying? I'm not really planning on it, but I should. What do we do here? Good dig. We're gonna get cards next turn with Arcane Recycling. Let's try to set this up. Okay, I like Vault of Memories because knowing that it's there allows me to plan it. Now that is gonna put me into contention. Ooh. I'm nervous. It's okay. Lean into it. Am I spending all my money? No, that's terrible. Don't do that. I'm pondering it. Chosen One is worth a ton of points. 8 points. I just need crazy card selection to get through all those. And I'm going to need 3 rings if I do that and Vault of Memories. That's crazy. Don't do that. I want to do it. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. What I would rather have right now is like Bone Sphere or something, because Mirror Image into Bone Sphere would be great, you know, to get those extra commits out of this thing and just pump them in. Ooh, what is working with what I got going on? Not much, not much. I need a place to stash my extra commits if I'm mirror imaging. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 commits if I don't do anything fancy. So there's not too many projects we want to be going for here. Vault of Memories I feel like isn't happening unless I just do Chosen One and just focus on that as my one Hail Mary. I feel like a smarter move is Vault of Memories and then something simple. What did I say? 8 commits, and I got 2 tied up there, so 6 commits. I really only should be looking at like Vault of Memories and Soul Cage. But I'm so ambitious. or rush the mutation mixture in order to. Oh, but it takes too many cards. Yeah, it feels like I'm stalling, doesn't it? It really feels like I'm stalling. Um, it feels like I'm being super lame to only grab one project here because I specifically spec so that I could rush. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bite Vault of Memories. What else are we buying? Reanimate? I'm not going to complete it. Why do I just want to torture myself by having a reanimate? It's just going to make me sad when I fail. Now the other plan, which is totally valid, is just to get a whole bunch of money out of this. You know, just like get cards worth money, go for value. Don't get any late game abilities, and you know, be a little bit disappointed with ourselves. Good news is we did get all our sorceries lined up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll make a friend. This is just a bad idea. This is just setting myself up for disappointment. Let's just hold on to that. I should just hold on to that. Fine, fine. Play conservatively. Ugh, gross. All right, we're done. Yeah, that's an abomination. That's what I should be going for. No. And those are going to the robot. Okay, let's commit. I can commit both of these. One to Vault of Memories, one to Apparition, and then I'm going to draw a card because of my humble beginnings. Been actually getting really good value out of that this game. It's been nice. Also the last card of the deck, which is Mushroom. Okay, nothing to complete. Full Moon, which is my favorite turn. It's the one where I get to dig through and get all the things. So let's definitely do that. And then if I need that candle, which I do, or if I just want to get money and upgrade $1 things to $2 things, I can use my transmutation to get there. Arcane Recycling. Okay, Full Moon, let's look through all the things. Oh, this is... Remember how I was worried about not getting enough of these rings? I'm no longer worried about that. Let's just grab all three of them. I regret everything. How come I didn't go for it? Because I was being sensible. Why did I do that? That's dumb. Don't be sensible. All right. Robot is going to take that pile. Okay. Let's take the cheapest of these two, those two, and work on our cards. So we're going to complete Apparition. And Vault of Memories are going to bump a bit. So, complete. Apparition is just points. Just points. No other value. So we got one project we're working on. We just literally need a candle, which, oh, by the way, during the commit step, we were going to discard a card for a thing. Because if we don't do that, we're screwed. Doing that because of that card there. So we literally have everything we need. All we're looking for here is cash money value. That's all we care about. So let's do it. We got 2 turns and get as much as we can. Now of note, we can use Mirror Image if we really don't think we can get 2 cards, but all right, $2. We can do better than $2. I can feel it. $4 seems good. Robot. And the robot just effortlessly takes $4 with 1 card. What a jerk. Okay, commit. We're going to finish our final project, Vault of Memories, completing that. And what happens? We move all the +1s and -1s onto this project as we complete it. So I'm going to flip it. And then we remove a -1 for each +1. So netted an extra point from that. Also, this becomes a 6-point project. With that, we're set. So here here we go. Last turn here. I don't think I'm gonna mirror image. I think I'm just gonna grab whatever's the best. Let's get the best cards. So each $8 here at the end of the game will be worth a point. I'm currently at 7, so I just need $1. I'd like more than $1 though. It's unlikely that I'm gonna get to an extra point here. Alright, fine, we're taking the last stack. Yeah, that'll do. Gets us over the hump. And for completeness, robot takes that. Commit. I'm not doing that. Complete. Nope, I'm done with it. Alright, and here we are. So, we're ready to count up what we got. Let me hide this. And let's do it. Okay, so, what did we complete? Vault of Memories, that's worth 6 points. Let's grab all these. None of the other ones have any points on them because they all got sucked into Vault of Memories, so that's 6 points. 4 for Apparition, that's 10. Got Mirror Image, Arcane Recycling, Humble Beginnings, and looking for another, so that's 6 points. Confusing Concoction for 3, and Spectral Sight for 1, so that gives us another 10 points right there. Oh, grab the little ring thing. Then we have Potion of Prosperity, Crystal Ball, and Hero's Journey. 5 points there. So that's 25. How much money did we have in hand? I mean, it's just, it's 10. So that's going to be worth another point. I like to represent that this way. So we're at 26 points. Did we complete 4 sorcery projects? We totally did. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Completed our thesis. Another 4 points. That brings us to an even 30, if I'm not mistaken. So, there we have it. First game played on this nice play mat. I dig it. It helps me keep things organized. It's a little awkward given that I'm trying to film and I need a play area and this. I don't think that'd be awkward at all if I was playing, but you know, video thing, it's a thing. It feels great, cards pick up great, everything's organized, I'm loving it. I can't wait to work more on this. This was just the draft of this playmat, but it is something that I'm going to refine and make look as beautiful as I can, so that it can hopefully be available for you when this thing hits Kickstarter in like less than 2 weeks. So there you have it, a game of Studies in Sorcery. I did fine. You know, 30 points is not, it's not my high score, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not an embarrassing score. I feel okay about it. Didn't really hit my late game stride. I should have had some projects lined up to dump things into. Too much time spent building an engine that didn't particularly go anywhere. I did love having this combo though of these 2 cards right here. This was fun. So being able to go get a whole bunch of cards, get some card selection, and then whatever I didn't want, be able to throw that away and get stock cards. That's just like such good, like at the end of that turn, you're gonna have stuff that you want or that you can sell for money. And I like that. I like that quite a bit. So there you go, Studies in Sorcery. Hope you had fun.